Hello and welcome to Haverford Sports Media. My name is Max Capello. I'm here with my good friend Jack Keaveney. How we doing today, Jack?
Doing great. We finally got the broadcast up.
Took me a minute.
Yeah, it took a little longer than we would have liked. Some troubles there, but we got it up. Hopefully it stays up, and hopefully we can bring you the rest of the game. Fords find themselves down early. They've been on a pretty good hot streak for the past few games. They did have the loss to Strath Haven on Monday night, but it was very close, 3-2. Great pitching from both sides. But right now they are 9-5-1, which easily puts them in the top 10 for Delco. And today they're facing the Ridley Raiders, who are 4-8-1. Also have a tie with them. So they're up 1-0 right now. So Ridley, even though they have the worst record, they're currently in the lead. But 4-8-1 isn't terrible by any means. They can put up a fight. They have won some matches, and I think that's enough for now to keep them contending with this Ford's explosive lineup, who have scored so many runs. Not to mention their great pitching. We saw a perfect game from Will Hoffman last week, which is just incredible. Haverford will send Ryan Cassidy up to bat. Takes the first pitch at the knees for a strike. Looking through the Fords lineup, you got Cassidy leading off. Jimmy Boyle, second. Shane Durkin, third. Will Timar hitting cleanup. It's now 1-1 to Cassidy. Will Hoffman in the 5-hole. Rocco Keller at 6. Cam McCormick at 7. And then finishing it out is John Sharkey and Owen Flyshower, with Gavin McClafferty, the pitcher, not hitting, and instead Rocco Keller batting as the DH in his place, as Cassidy grounds out to begin the inning. Solid contact, wrong spot. One away, bottom of the first, which will bring up Jimmy Boyle. Only a sophomore, he's made a considerable impact on the team. Fouls that one back. He's had some big pitching outings. Pitched a complete game a couple weeks ago. He's been good at the plate as well. He looks at his second pitch. This one's hit. Liner into right base hit for the Fords. First base runner of the day. And they're right back in it. 1 on, 1 out for Shane Durkin. Realize this lineup has actually a good handful of lefties. The pitch. This one's taken high. We're going to see if that helps against the right-handed pitcher. Pickoff attempt is no good. Boyle gets back. Durkin gets set again. He's ready. Pitcher's ready. That one's taken for a strike. Durkin showing some maturity and patience right now. Good job to sit on some pitches, but he's got to swing eventually if he wants to make big impact. But he will draw the walk. Happens every time. I say something, the exact opposite happens. Two on, one out now for Will Timar, shortstop. He's great in the field. Great at the plate as they have him batting cleanup. Big spot here with the runner in scoring position. This one's taken outside. Almost gets past the catcher, but he's able to put himself behind it. Get a good stop. Runners take their lead. Pickoff attempt at second gets by the second baseman. The runners will advance one. So we now have two in scoring position for Will Timar. Double play is out of order. If he puts one in play, it is more than likely going to score a run. Not afford to go down on strikes here. The pitch. And it hits him. We'll have the bases loaded for Will Hoffman. We're going to see a mound visit already for Ridley. And everyone's going to come in. We will take a break while they do so, and we will be right back once they get back. We're back. Bases loaded situation. One out for Will Hoffman. Bottom of the first. Ford's down 1-0. The pitch. Cut on and missed. Good healthy swing. He doesn't need to put it out of the park. He just gets on base safely. That will be a run. Just needs to put it in play and let something happen. He takes this one high. We've seen a little bit of accuracy problems from the pitcher. A walk and a hit batter so far in 4. Then we see pitches like that have been very good. Right on the corners of the zone, right where you want it. He gets ready to deal to Hoffman again. It's taken for a ball. Hoffman can work the walk. It'll tie it up and remain bases loaded. He's either got to put it in play or just wait to take the walk. Pops this one up center field. Sun kind of interfering. Boyle will tag at third. The throw is off target. And Durkin and Timar will advance a base on the errant throw. So a sac fly from Hoffman ties the game up. And the Fords still have 2 in scoring position. 2 outs for Rocco Keller. He's set. Pitcher's set. First pitch. Taking for a ball. 1-0. Fords have gotten ahead in a lot of counts this afternoon already. Putting the pressure on the pitcher instead of themselves. Counts now 1-1. Outside corner. Great command. 1-1. This one's hit into right center. Going over and making the catch is the right fielder. And that will retire the Fords. They score 1 on 1 hit and have 2 men remaining in scoring position. Sack fly by Will Hoffman drives in a run. We're all tied at 1 going into the second. Second inning action coming to you from Haverford High as the Fords tied up in the bottom of the first, 1-1. First pitch of the inning is taken for strike 1. As Max has returned.
Yes, I am back. I'll take over here, Jack. McClafferty, he fires. Swung on, missed. Strike 1, right?
Correct.
One ball, one strike. McClafferty puts it in there. Ball.
Had some good command on the off-speed pitch he threw in the last one. Had some good movement. Tricked up the batter. See another one there as he goes down looking.
And that's strike 3. McClafferty getting dirty tonight to this afternoon with his pitches. Number 5 for Ridley's up to bat. McClafferty, he fires in the dirt for ball 1.
He's got to keep those breaking balls accurate. I mean, hopefully that was just a one-time slip-up. If he can't get the control down, he's not going to be able to get out of tight jams.
McClafferty fires. That's fouled up the third baseline. I did get word that Nick Alvanian might pinch hit today coming off his recent shoulder injury.
Yeah, I didn't see him in the lineup. I was wondering why that was.
Yeah, he was hurt. McClafferty deals. Low for ball 2. Count is now 2-1. Score is tied 1-1 in the top of the second. For second, he will double.
Momentum is key here.
Flies to the third baseman, and that's fair.
He didn't hurt first.
Ryan Cassidy again. His way in, and
High Shower is more of a specific guys in the lineup because they
very diverse. As Cassidy takes high there.
But Will Hoffman, JV blew the doors off of Strath Haven. But Varsity couldn't get by them.
Cassidy does take a strike there. Really steps off. The pitcher steps off. Forcing Sharkey to retreat back to second base. Cassidy He laces one into center. He's gonna get the bases loaded. Brings up Jimmy Boyle. Bases loaded. No outs. Jimmy Boyle up to bat.
This is the second bases loaded situation they've been in tonight, and it's only the second inning. In the first time, they didn't get much from it, just a sac fly. But still, if they can just get some good contact here, they're almost guaranteed to get a run.
Jimmy Boyle holds there. High. Ball. Did they call a strike there?
I think he check swung, and then fouled it.
I didn't think he crossed the plate. But if he fouled it, then it is a strike. So 0-1. Boyle takes low. Boyle takes strike 2. 1-2 count in favor of the pitcher. Ishmael retreats back to second base as Ridley was looking for a little pickoff there.
I mean, it's a good idea to keep the runners in check, but with bases loaded, people probably aren't going to steal.
Boyle takes high for ball 2. 2-2 count. Still a pitcher-friendly count. Boyle laces one up the third baseline. That's going to be foul.
We get a free souvenir.
Ridley's pitcher sets. He fires. Boyle takes high for ball 3. That's a full count. Works his way back from a 2-1 count to a full. Now he has to protect here. Boyle swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now up to bat, number 5, Shane Durkin.
Now we're getting to the heart of this lineup. 3-4 hitters are usually the guys with more power. I mean, it would be great to see them launch it, but they just got to put it into the outfield at this point. Anything in the outfield should score a run.
Pitcher steps off. Gets Ben Ishmael back to second base. Durkin takes ball 1.
Fords already have 4 hits in the inning.
Durkin takes for strike 1. 1-1 count. Bases loaded. Ford's up 2-1. Shane Durkin up to bat. 1 out. Durkin takes in the dirt. These backstops are not as deep as you would see in the at the college level or the majors. Very short backstops, which don't allow for stealing home as much. Durkin takes high. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Durkin. Great cut there by Shane Durkin. Fouled back. Runners take their leads. Pitcher fires. Durkin takes for ball 4, and he walks in a runner. Still bases loaded. Will Timar up, the senior captain. The Misericordia commit. 1 out, bases loaded. Ford's now up 3-1 in the bottom of the second, as Ridley's going to take a quick little time. Coach wants to have a meeting with the pitcher and the catcher.
That last at bat was a really good showing of how you don't need to put one into the seats to make an impact with runners on. Getting the walk and scoring a run on that isn't the most flashy way to drive in a run. It's not going to get you recognized or anything, but it gets the job done at the end of the day, and that's what the Fords need. They just need to score consistently, and they'll take it in any form they can get.
Now back from the timeout. Timar takes ball 1. Will Hoffman on deck. Will Timar gonna take strike 1. Timar rips one right to the second baseman. Goes for 1. Out at second. That's a double play. No run score. We will be back to you in the 3rd inning.
Back in the top of the 3rd, Ford scored 2 in the second, bringing their lead to 3-1.
And McClafferty still on the mound for the Fords to start the top of the 3rd. He fires. Swung on, missed. Out, went reaching. Ridley's batter went reaching for that one. McClafferty fires in for ball 1. Ford's up 3-1 to start the top of the 3rd. Check swing, and he went. Strike 2.
Just got one more. Can't let the lead runner get on. We saw that in the bottom of the second.
Strike 3 looking. That is out number 1 for the Forks.
Outfield is shifting a little bit.
Top of the order. McClafferty deals, swing and miss. Strike 1.
Get ahead in the count early. I mean, it's just coming back to that again.
McClafferty in the dirt. We do have a broadcast tomorrow afternoon for the boys. I believe it is against Garnet Valley. Will Hoffman will be on the mound. So, should be a good one, too. McClafferty deals. In the dirt again.
Let's see Hoffman go back to back.
Back to... No way. I don't think that'll happen. I hope it happens, but I don't know if it'll happen. McClafferty fires. Low for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. McClafferty settles in. He fires. That one's laced into left field. John Sharkey fields it cleanly. Gets it in. It's going to be a single. Runner on first.
At least this is happening with 1 out instead of 0, like the Fords rally did in the second. It's a lot easier to work around.
Allows a double play, too.
Yeah, double play is still in order.
McClafferty goes for the pick, unsuccessful. Keeping the runner in check. Runner takes his lead. McClafferty gets his pitch. Checks the runner. Fires. Swung on. Grounded right up the gap. Durkin gets it in time. Runners on first and third. Looks like that went right by McClafferty's head. He kind of fell to the ground. It's kind of unfortunate there.
Yeah, I mean, the double play's still in order. I'm not sure how likely that is. They just got to look for weak contact, or even a strikeout here would be really big to get out of the jam.
McClafferty fires. That one is fouled up the first baseline. McClafferty checks a runner. He sets. Fires. Swung on. Missed for strike 2. McClafferty goes for the pick. Safe at first.
We did see the runner at first take off on the foul ball. Excuse me. We might see a steal attempt here to get out of double play range.
Well, it was on the ground, so ball low. It was on the ground, which means ball. If the ball, what is said in baseball is, if there is one or no outs, anything on the ground you're going. If it's in the air, go
halfway.
But 2 outs, you're taking off. McClafferty fires. That's popped up. Boyle makes the catch.
That was close. I
What?
thought someone was covering first after he made the catch to try and double up the runner. No one was there. It got down the first baseline heading towards home.
Boyle does make the catch, though, which gives the Fords 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Batter calls timeout. Fly shower setting up the field.
Infield's playing back.
Claffey deals. Steal attempt. 8 by fly shower. Didn't want to let the runner at third advance to home.
Good call there. Getting the second doesn't really mean anything with 2 outs in terms of double play. It's not an order anymore. But keeping the runner at third is really big.
Clafferty gets it in there for a strike. First pitch was a ball, though. So that's 1 ball, 1 strike. Clafferty fires. Sorry, that first pitch was a strike. That's a 3-pitch strikeout for Gavin McClafferty here in the third inning, as we will be right back. And we are back. Will Hoffman up to bat for the Forwards. Guaranteed batters this at bat for the Forwards. Will Hoffman, Rocco Keller, and Cam McCormick. Hoffman takes ball low. Hoffman fouls that one back. Hoffman rips one into center. It's right center. Ridley makes the play, and that is going to be the first out of the inning for the Fords.
Good contact. Got a shot at it. Unfortunately, the sun did not interfere with the center fielder making the catch there. If it had, that would have been definitely 2, possibly even 3 bases for Hoffman. Would have given the Fords another great chance to score early.
This is a new pitcher for Ridley. Unfortunately, we do not have the roster, so we don't know who it is. Keller takes strike 1.
It looked like a hanging changeup. Surprised Keller
takes strike 2.
Surprised he didn't bite at it.
Keller, he cuts that one. That's foul ball. Pitcher asking for a new ball. 0-2 count. 1 out. No runners on base. Keller takes high, ball 1. Rips it up the third baseline. Foul.
He's getting a lot of good foul contact, weak contact, except for that one pitch to Hoffman that was put probably about 300 feet in the right center.
Keller fouls that one back. Still a 1-2 count. No, or 1 out. No runners on base. Keller rips that one right to second baseman. He is not able to field that cleanly, and Keller will be safe at first. That, in my opinion, that will be a, what, E4?
Yes. At second base, it's an E4. Sharply hit. I mean, looked like a weird hop. Really tough to adjust to that, especially if it bounces right in front of you. You got to be prepared for anything. Fortunately for the Fords, got by the second baseman.
McCormick takes low in the dirt. Catcher took a second to find it, but Keller does stay at first. McCormick takes strike 1 swinging.
That was a big swing. And he got a huge hit last inning to start it off. I think he's proven his strength so far. He doesn't need to put it super deep. He just got to advance the runner.
As McCormick takes ball 2. McCormick takes ball 3 high.
He's got to look for the pitch he wants. If it's not exactly where he wants it, he should probably lay off of it.
McCormick swings for strike 2, full count.
There's a little bit in front of that one. Most likely a change-up or a sinker of some kind.
It's going to be ball outside for ball 4. McCormick will take his base, and that will bring up John Sharkey. Sharkey, he laces one into center. Center fielder catches it. It's going to bring the runners back. Was not deep enough. That's going to be out number 2 for the Fords, with Owen Flyshower now up to bat.
If he can get on base, maybe even driving a run, you'll get the top of the order up next, and that's a really big advantage for the Fords going in to this runners in scoring position situation. Even if it is with 2 outs, the top of the order, and even Flyshower down here at the bottom could really make an impact with one good swing.
Flyshower takes strike 1.
There's another slow pitch. I think he's the pitcher, kind of more of a movement or accuracy kind of guy instead of just throwing fast as much as he can.
Keller takes low.
I think it is messing with some of the players a little bit. We saw McCormick have that one early swing. Then he was able to adjust. They can catch a pitch that's too slow and not in a good spot.
Pops that over here in the left field. Left fielder fields it cleanly. And that will be the end of the 3rd inning. We will be right back. And we are back in the top of the 4th inning. Gavin McClafferty still on the mound for the Fords. Nothing much has changed. Score is still 3-1. As the Ridley batter gets set in the box. McClafferty, he fires. That one's fouled back for strike 1.
Aside from that first inning, McClafferty's been pretty good out on the mound. He had the jam last inning. He was able to get out of that with no damage done, which is huge, keeping the lead above 1.
And that pitch was in the dirt for ball 1. As that one is hit to short. Timar fields it cleanly. It's going to be out at first. 1 out for the Fords. That one's lined. Jimmy Boyle makes a jumping play at second base. He records the out. What a play by Jimmy Boyle. Oh, my.
I didn't think he had a shot at that. I was looking at Ryan Cassidy, in right to see if he could make it. But
Yeah, Jimmy Boyle just jumps up, stabs that one out the air. Records the second out of the inning for the Fords. Clafferty in for a strike. McClafferty fires low for ball 1. That one's fouled back for strike 2.
great opportunity to have another 1-2-3 inning. He had one in the second. Hopefully he can reestablish that here after a somewhat rocky third.
He fires strike 3 and he's out. 3 batters, 3 outs. That's the end of the top of the 4th, and we will be right back. And we are back in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ryan Cassidy out to bat. Fords recycle the lineup back to the top. Cassidy takes strike 1. Cassidy rips one at the second baseman. He loses it. It's going to be a hit, though.
Second baseman's getting very unlucky with sharply hit pitches right back at him.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely ripped right at him. Nothing much he could do.
Second time that's happened.
Yep. Had an absolute heater at him that he just bobbled and couldn't get a hold of. Same thing happened to the third baseman, too.
Yeah, off his glove, ricocheted in the foul territory. The Fords do a great job of getting the lead runner on again. Last time we saw that was in the second when they scored 2. Hopefully they can find another groove, get back to scoring some runs.
Boyle now steps in. The pitch. Called for ball. As Ridley goes for the pickoff on Cassidy. Not good, though. Cassidy steals. Safe at second. Does not even try. That's just how fast that kid is. 1-0 count.
Great getting a runner in scoring position. We saw that again in the rally in the second when the leadoff man got the second.
One's in for ball 2. Catcher lost it. Cassidy thought about going, just then pulled back. Two 0 count. Runner on second. No outs. Boyle takes strike 1.
Probably a good idea to take a pitch there. I mean, he's thrown 2 pitches in a row that weren't even close to the strike zone. He hasn't been doing that too much from what we've seen. But that could be where he's going.
Cassidy goes. That's fouled back. Boyle calls time as the pitcher was absolutely staring Cassidy down at second base.
After that attempted steal at third, you can't really be too sure of anything.
That one's low for ball 3. Full count. Runner on second, no outs. Ford's up 3-1 in the bottom of the 4th.
Got to be very careful in this count, especially with a runner in scoring position and no outs. This could set the tone for the rest of the inning.
As the pitcher forces Cassidy to go back. As he does. Still full count. Fires high for ball 4. Boyle takes his base. Now up to bat Shane Durkin. Pick off at second. Unsuccessful.
Dugout gets really fired up whenever there's a pickoff attempt.
Cassidy taking a big lead here. Ball high. Strike 1. That was a low. Painted the bottom of the strike zone.
I can't decide whether his control is kind of fading a little bit as he's going on, because he's thrown some very nice pitches this inning. But he's also thrown a lot that were outside the zone and almost past balls.
As there's a pickoff attempt on Cassie. Still a 1-1 count. Cassidy gets caught. Gets stuck in a pickle. and he was out of the base path, which then counts as an out there, trying to avoid the tag. Out number 2 for the Fords.
Boyle
No, is that out number 1?
out number 1.
Out number 1 for the Fords.
Boyle takes second on that, though. Still got a runner in scoring position.
Durkin swings and misses for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We did finally get our technology working. I know you saw a frozen screen for a while there. As Durkin swings and misses for strike 3, and that'll be out number 2. We did get the technology working. You probably could not hear Jack for the first inning or so. But we do have it working, and hopefully it stays working. Will Timar now up to bat for the Fords. 2 outs, runner on second. Timar calls time. Timar calls time again. This pitcher loves staring down the runners at second base, which then makes the batters have to stand in the box forever, and that just becomes uncomfortable. As Timar, he rips one into right field. That's going to be on the ground. Jimmy Boyle wheeling his way to home, and that's going to be another run for the Fords, 4-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Will Timar with an RBI single. Now up to bat Will Hoffman. Hoffman fouls that one back.
Man, I don't know about you, but this sun is making me super tired. Is that just a me thing?
No, that's me too. I'm very tired. I've been very tired the past couple days because of the sun and running around the town for Senior Assassin, but it's besides the point. That's besides the point. Sorry about that. Pick off at first, unsuccessful. Timar gets back. It's got to be hard for these guys to play in this type of weather with them wearing the pants and everything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, we're just sitting here and they're running around.
Hoffman fouls that one back for strike 2. Another pickoff attempt at first, unsuccessful.
We've seen a couple of close ones over there.
Yeah, but nothing too much just yet. Timar takes second. That one is right in between the shortstop, third baseman. Timar going to wheel himself to third base. Single for Will Hoffman. Timar advances to third. Runners on first and second and the Fords have another runner in scoring position, as that is going to bring up Rocco Keller for the Fords.
Another good scoring opportunity for the Fords. For the most part, they've taken advantage of them. I mean, they're up by 3. They have 8 hits already this afternoon, and that's not counting the handful of walks and the 1-hit batter.
As Keller takes strike 1. Keller takes ball 1. 1-1 count. Keller, he pops one left center. That is not going to get down. And the Fords do score one to end the fourth inning. And we will be right back. Fords up 4-1. We are back with coverage of the top of the fifth inning. Gavin McClafferty still on the mound for the Fords. He fires in for ball one. I think it's ball one. McClafferty fires. That's swung on, miss, strike one. Ball two.
It was a good breaking ball, just didn't have enough on it, didn't have the distance. Kind of dropped early. The batter definitely thought about swinging, but if the movement came a little bit later, that would be an excellent pitch.
Strike two, swinging. McClafferty fires. That one's foul. Onto the track. Track's a dangerous space, Jack.
Yeah, especially during baseball season.
Yeah. Just a little stray foul ball over the fence. Hits you right in the noggin. Concussion.
Looks like they have a practice of some sort going on there now.
Looks like girls lacrosse. Hoffman fires. McClafferty fires. Drop third strike, and Flyshower will tag him out for out number one of this inning.
It's a great start. If you can get a strikeout first batter or just an out in general to keep the offense from rallying early, that's always a welcome sign for your defense. Kind of keeps them relaxed, too, if you don't have to make them put in any work.
Yep. McClafferty, he deals. High, ball one. Hope Jack's okay.
I'm fine. I'm just a little bit eepy.
How about you define eepy for those who don't know?
Oh, man. Webster's dictionary defines eepy as relatively tired or sleepy and informal. I don't know.
McClafferty throws a nasty pitch in there for strike one.
It's a very technical term.
Very technical. I don't like to get technical with my words. I like to keep it nice and simple for the viewers out there. Ball low. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the fifth. That's swung on, fouled for strike number 2. And as the clouds roll in, Jack cheers. A little bit of shade. McClafferty deals. Strike 3 on the inside. He's out.
That was 2 amazing pitches there in that at bat. The first one, the breaking ball, and then that one might have come back a little bit. Might have been a bit of a slider. The batter looked like he was trying to get out of the way. He thought that might hit him. But apparently it was in the zone, which is great. If you can trick a batter like that, that's just incredible.
McClafferty pitches that one into the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 count. 2 outs, no runners on. McClafferty deals. That's in for strike 1, 1-1 count. McClafferty, that one's in for ball 2. McClafferty deals. One's low for ball 3. Numero 3.
In between the really good pitches, we've seen McClafferty have some of the pitches that go into the dirt or almost over Fleischauer's head. He just got to keep it more consistent, and he's going to look great and be a force to be reckoned with.
That one's popped up in the left. John Sharkey gets under it and makes the catch for out number 3. It's going to be the end of the top of that's going to be the end of the top of the 5th. We'll be back in the bottom of the 5th. And McCormick takes ball one. As we now enter the bottom of the fifth inning. McCormick takes strike one. As now McClafferty, at minimum, has 2 more innings of work.
McCormick's had a great afternoon so far. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a walk.
As he swings there for strike 2. Ball high. Ball 2. Takes high for ball 3. Full count. Coming out of a 2-1 count. Just great eyes at the plate for McCormick. And the pitch swung on, fouled. Still full count. No runners, no outs. McCormick swings and he misses for strike number 3. That's the first out of the inning for the Fords.
Took some big swings at that at bat. I mean, that's respectable. Maybe would have liked to see him take a few more pitches, but he's done his part this afternoon.
Jack, you know what would be insane as Sharky takes ball 1 there? Imagine we're doing this and high school Bryce Harper is on the team.
Yeah. Who do you think that would be if that was anyone on our team?
Cam McCormick.
He is
Ball
real.
2. I've been told that he's probably power 5.
Yeah, he's really good, and he's only a freshman, too.
Yeah, so he has much more room to improve. Sharky takes strike 1 there. But, imagine, it's... I don't even... What year did he graduate?
Harper?
Yeah. I know he graduated early.
He made his MLB debut in, I think, 2012. If that helps.
Sharky swings and misses there for strike 2. So he did 2 years of college and 2 years of high school. So 2010, Sharky chases that one. He might be safe here. And he's safe at first on a drop third strike. So which means he was in high school in 2009 and 2010. So that's insane. Imagine you're broadcasting a high school game in 2009. So you're just broadcasting your local high school, and Bryce Harper's on the other team. As Alvanian comes in and pinch hits for Owen Flyshower, coming off that injury to his shoulder, now back in the lineup. Rips one foul behind the plate. But, can't you just imagine that? That'd be insane.
That'd be something to brag about, too.
Dude, I called Bryce Harper's high school baseball games. And you just see him rip a 500-footer on this type field. Hit the building.
I think that would probably go into our school.
Alvanian, he rips that one to the shortstop, out at 2, safe at 1.
Smart decision to get the lead runner on the fielder's choice. Prevents the runner from getting into scoring position.
Also keeps the force out at second, which is a very much. It's a much easier play as Cassidy takes for ball one. There is a much easier play at second for a second baseman or a shortstop than it is at first. Cassidy, he swings. That's right up the first baseline, and that's going to be foul.
It's a good contact. If he straightened that one out a little bit, that could have been down the line for 2.
Could have. Not enough on it, though, or not straight enough. Too far foul. We'll just go with that. Cassidy now in a 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner on first. Cassidy takes high, ball 2. Cassidy swings with a miss for strike 2. Cassidy swinging a miss for strike 3 and out 3 of the inning for the Fords. And we will be right back with coverage of the 6th inning. McClafferty still on the mound for the Fords. He deals high for ball 1. McClafferty in for strike 1. How you doing today, Jack?
I'm doing spectacularly. Had a wonderful day of education. And
That one's hit back to
God.
McClafferty. He fields it cleanly. Not cleanly, but he still fields it.
it's a
Gets
great
it over
play.
first. Yes, amazing play. Kind of batter reached for it and just speared it all over at the pitcher. Still hit hard. McClafferty did field it though. Gets it over to first in time.
Just made my day even more amazing.
McClafferty in for strike one. Ball one. Ball two in the dirt. McClafferty deals. That's swung on up the first baseline. Foul. McClafferty deals. Strike three. Out number 2 of the inning for the Fords.
Yeah, hopefully he can lock in for this last batter. We might see him in the 7th. If we don't, he's just got to get his job done here. Give the Fords another chance to extend or maintain the lead.
That one's laced into center field. Durkin not able to get to it. Cassidy will back him up, fields it, so the runner at first cannot advance to second.
Can we get a laced counter? That sounds really weird saying that out loud. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
You've said laced into the outfield so many times today.
That's said on national broadcasts all the time. I don't know what's wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Stop it.
Ah.
Stop it. Let's taken for ball one. If I lace a ball at your face, what does that mean?
I'm in trouble.
Exactly. No. McClafferty goes for the pick. No good. It means I absolutely sent a ball at your face.
Yeah, I understand what it means. You just said it like 7 or 8 times.
So?
I just think it's funny.
Whatever. Make fun of me all you want. My self-confidence still be high. McClafferty goes for another pick at first. No good.
We're getting to the point in the baseball game where we just lose our minds because we've been out marinating in the sun for 2 hours.
Yeah, I wish we had a booth. Like John Kruk and Tom McCarthy do. It's probably nice and cool in there. McClafferty in for strike one.
Think the school's got the budget to give us AC in there?
In the booth?
Yeah.
Have to. We got AC in the booth at the field, I think. No, we don't. Never mind. Probably doesn't. McClafferty fires. Strike two. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on first. Outfield trying to get their pitcher all riled up. End this inning. Strike three looking for Gavin McClafferty. That was a great inning. Only allowed a 1 runner. We'll be Fords up 4-1 heading into the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back. Boyle takes that one for ball one. Boyle takes ball two there. Boyle takes ball three. 3-0 count. Very hitter friendly. Don't expect a swing here.
Worked a very nice count. Excuse me. It's a great way to start the inning. Don't think he expected that one to be called a strike, though.
Yeah, he was a strike. Thought it was a ball. 3-1 count. Now takes ball four. Advances to first.
Another lead runner on for the Fords. That's usually been a good sign for them. They've scored every time they've gotten the lead runner on. Hopefully they continue this trend here.
Ball one for Durkin. Takes ball two. Now I've lost my color commentator to Pokemon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, whatever. Durkin swings, fouls it back.
See another Ridley pitcher warming up in the pen.
Durkin fouls that one back. 2-2 count. Runner on first.
Also looks like we will not be seeing McClafferty in the 7th.
You never know. They just got to get him ready just in case.
Good point.
Might see him start the 7th off. If it starts to get a little rough, they'll put in their relief, which looks like at this point Jake Lisicki. Durkin takes ball three high. Full count, no outs, runner on first.
Very tricky count here. Gotta protect.
Goes for the pick at first, no good. Boyle gets back. Durkin fouls that one back. Still full. Durkin takes ball four. Runners on first and second now for the Fords. Back-to-back walks there.
It's another big scoring opportunity. I told you. When they get runners on early, we might have a pitching change here.
Let's see. No, we are not getting a pitching change. No, they didn't hand the pitcher didn't hand the ball to the coach. Just talking stuff over.
This has got to be a command issue. Telling him to probably take his time, command his pitches more effectively, put them where he wants it. Timar will now step up to bat.
Will Timar up to bat. Runners on first and second. Takes ball one. Timar takes ball two. I believe so. Timar at to second, and that's going to be 2 outs there.
Great defensive play. Line drive. Boyle tried to get to third as quick as he could, but ended up getting doubled up. Great play from the second baseman to kind of redeem his, let's say, misplays, because they weren't necessarily errors. I think one of them we counted as an error. The other one just got unlucky.
Very well hit balls. Hoffman takes ball one. Yeah, those the two that we or the one I should say that we called an error. He had that and then he bobbled it. Then the other two they kind of just hit him, like there was nothing much he could do there. Just very well hit balls as Will Hoffman swings for strike one. I think time was called and the pitcher still pitched the ball. So that's going to just be a no pitch. Hoffman lines one onto the tennis courts. Foul ball. Hoffman takes strike three. That is going to be the end of the inning. Coach arguing with the ump, but that will be the end of the inning. Fords score none there, and we will be back with coverage of the 7th inning. as we are back to you with coverage of the top of the 7th inning. Gavin McClaffery is still on the mound, even though we saw Jake Lasicki warming up. Foul ball for strike one.
This will be a great way to close the game out. Fords did really well. They had some solid offense early on.
Jack, it's not over.
They got 3 outs left.
Jack, it's not over.
Okay, I will stop.
That one's grounded to Timar. He fields it cleanly, fires it to McCormick for out number 1. Now you can start talking.
I can still say the pitching has been near perfect today. 5 hits, 1 run. I mean, that's great no matter what you're playing.
McClafferty puts it in for strike number 1. McClafferty puts that one in low. Ball. That one out into right. Cassidy makes the running catch for out number 2. Very athletic play by Ryan Cassidy. Being able to wheel himself out into right center and make that catch.
On the move, too. He kind of had to jump to get that one. It's between him and Durkin. Great communication, great effort. Ultimately, a great play.
Yes, very good play. Swung on, missed for strike 1. Ball 1. That's strike 2. And that's strike 3. That's going to be it for this game. Fords win 4-1. Gavin McClafferty, complete game, only 5 hits, 1 run. Great
Bunch of strikeouts, too.
Yes, a bunch. Great performance by all around by all hitters. Fords win 4-1. My name's Max Capello. I'm with
Jack Keaveney. We'll see you tomorrow.
and we will see you tomorrow. 3:45 against Garnet Valley. That's a good one.
Same time, same place. Be there.
Thank you. You are watching Haverford Sports Media. We'll see you tomorrow.